I want to thank the Prepared Mind for putting this link in about psychiatry. And this is about red flag laws and using psychiatry as a means of getting it. Now, I caught on to this a long time ago, but I'm just glad that he put this back out, because if he had followed the doggone communist checklist about their goals, which the communist goals, which were read into the congressional record, January 10th, 1963, you'd understand where they pulled this out of their bag. Red flag laws are how to repeal the Second Amendment Soviet style without a pesky vote. They're using they're using their 6th grade education against you is what they're doing. Spend a relaxing weekend at home. You show these red flag trouble spots, Southeast Asia, the Caribbean, the Congo. I'll give you one guess who's responsible. Dr. Goldfoot in a bikini machine. Anyway. The history of psychiatry is tied directly to the political. Always has been, people. They're out to conquer your mind. I'm going to put a link to this, and I want you to go examples of the political abuse of psychiatry. There are many, but when I mentioned this topic to the missus, she immediately said the Soviet Union. Yeah. Marxists love mental institution. How many people were caught up in the psychological jail, you know? Anyway, so the Soviets, yep, let's back us up just a hair. The Soviets had the original red flag laws. Cuba's got it. Now the communist socialists that are in the United States of America are trying to use the same technique. And you better sure as hell wake up to that fact. This isn't just, oh, well, yeah, I heard something about that. What happened in the United States? Yeah, I always love that when people say, oh, it'll never happen here. Yeah. Cuba did the same thing. There's evidence that China is still doing this on a scale similar to that of the Soviet Union. Thankfully, the World Psychology Association took the lead in the investigation. Oh, they didn't? Oh. They pretty much ignored it. Said people. All right, anyway, this is the face of those who want your guns. It's for your own good, of course. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and in the 1920s, dissidents who protested the trial of Seiko and Bentati were put in asylums. In the 60s, member of the American Psychological Association smeared president candidate Barry Goldwater in the press by diagnosing him. Oh, that wasn't political? Oh. Yeah, in 2012, a whistleblower with the New York Police Department was railroaded on mental health. But, New York's corrupt. It would never happen based on political motives, right? Yeah. Yeah, Denise D'Souza, author and filmmaker on the right, was convicted of a crime based on giving too much money to a political campaign. He admitted he was wrong. The federal judge involved in the case sentenced D'Souza not only to prison, he sentenced D'Souza to years of mental health counseling, despite a licensed psychiatrist saying that D'Souza was just fine mentally. So yes, psychiatry is a political weapon. This corrupt branch of medicine is the background for the red flag laws. I want to zoom out in because I want you to, right here, the corrupt branch of medicine Maybe I'll get maybe just a little more. The corrupt branch of medicine is a background for the red flag laws. I don't want to make this video too long because it takes so damn long to up. Psychiatry is a pretty iffy grounds on many cases. In an experiment, a group of doctors sent people to a psychiatrist with one symptom. And they didn't have nothing, they just used this. No other symptom, but they heard a voice. They were perfectly normal, mentally healthy people. In one case, a person was committed to a mental health facility for several weeks with 0 symptoms. I tried to look it up, but surprise, most Google searches right now are linked to commitment violence. Yeah, they're even using this, people, on your domestic violence. You know, oh, you're wacko. You can't have a gun. Anyway, people, I'm going to put a link to this. I want you to go look at it. Here's the thing, and I'm going to show you this because this is right from the Communist Manifesto thing that they put into the congressional records, January 10th, 1963. Okay. Now this was dated, let me get over here where I got a little bit more light. This is the Alliance Review, from Alliance, Ohio, Thursday, April 13th in the year 2000. It's called Follow the Progress with the Handy Communist Checklist. Now this, like I said, this was read into congressional records, January 10th, 1963. You know, like promote the UN as the only hope for mankind. If its charters written, demand it be set up as a one world government. Yeah, capture one or both of the political parties in the United States. They already have the Democrat. Use technical decisions, get control of the schools, use them as transmission belts, so on and so forth. You know, I put this stuff up before. Present homosexual as natural and healthy. Now we're going to get to the good part here. Support any socialist movement that gives control, use welfare programs, mental health, such and such. Get down here. Transfer some of the powers of arrest from the police to social agencies. Treat all behavioral problems as psychiatric disorders which no one but a psychiatrist can understand or treat. Dominate the psychiatry profession and use mental health laws as a means of gaining coercive control over those who oppose communist goals. That's what's going on. It's not hearsay. It's not hearsay. This is what red flags promote. You guys better wake up. Wake up to the communist takeover of the United States of America. And we'll go back over here. Red flag laws, or how to repeal the Second Amendment, Soviet style, without even a vote. That's how it really works, people, in this world. I'll put a link to this, and again, I think the Prepared Mind for putting that link up to what he was talking about in his video the other day. I started thinking about this, and I go, you know, maybe the people really need to know what the hell red flags are about. You got your governors passing this, signing this junk into law, playing this socialist program. Thanks for watching, guys.